What is going on, my friends? Welcome to the Hawaii series. Out here with me, Ancient. Check out his channel in the description below. And today we are kayak fishing out over the reef. See what we can catch, take back, and cook it up. Let's do it. All right, here we go, my friends. Woo! Water looks nice and clear. We've never launched here, guys, before, so this is a little sketchy for us. Wilson! Wilson! Yes, sir. All right, my friends. The clouds have come overhead. Makes it a little bit shady, a little nicer out here. We're in about, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, 30 or 40 feet of water, I'm guessing. All right, my friends, I have a little chunk octopus on a circle hook, which is just a fabulous little all-around bait for Hawaii. Drop that over the reef and you're bound to get some action. And could be big fish, could be reef fish, but it's just a good bait to start off with. If you get fresh octopus, that is the best. All right, I'm on the bottom, reel a couple of reels off the bottom. Wow. What a view, guys. This is cool. Fish on. Fish on? Yes, sir. First fish.
Guess how to trigger fish.
Oh, a ringtail wrasse.
There you go. Look at those teeth on that bad boy there.
Bam. All right, got the skunk out of the boat.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Got him. There we go. That's the one that took it. Oh, he doesn't feel that big. At least he took it, though. Oh, it's a goatfish. Of course. Because goatfish are savages, even though their name... Oh, I like hooked him in the whisker. Oh, I literally got him in the whisker. There we go. Popped right out. That is a beautiful fish.
That orange and red is amazing.
Uh-huh. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll let him go. These make great bait. They have to be over 8 inches to keep, though.
It's about 6.
Yeah.
Fork length, I would say.
Oh, yeah, fork length. I forget about that. Let me try casting, guys. And I'll then let it pendulum back to the boat. Something's biting me. Got him. In the mid-water column. Oh, I cast it out there.
He's pulling us. Oh,
this is a good fish, too. Yes. That worked. I made a long cast. Look at some sort of snapper.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Guys, look at this beautiful fish. What is this? I think, I don't know what kind. I think it's a snapper. Might be a vermilion or something. Look at that fish, guys. What a great catch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some sort of snapper. Guys, that's a cool thing about the ocean. I mean, you just never know what you're going to catch. Now, I actually think I've caught one of these before when I was little from the shore, night fishing. It was smaller than this, if I remember correctly. Thank you, Pops, for the fish bag. But I think I've caught one of these. And, golly, that is sweet.
That is a good-sized fish.
That'll make some great fillets there. Yeah, cast it out. I could feel something biting on the way down.
Yeah, I'm getting something bit, too, now. There we go. Oh, jeez, that's a good fish.
You got a good one, Pops. You got... Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, gotta put my water down here. All right. Well, we got serious fish here, folks. Yeah, serious fish. Oh my goodness. Did you see that run? That was... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, boys.
That was an insane run. This might be an uku. Remember how a lot of times they'll just take off with it?
Then, oh, golly, he's strong.
Yeah.
This fish is strong.
Yeah, just play him.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, jeez, did you see? I mean,
what?
He just pulled me down to the whole rod.
Good grief.
I want to see what this is.
Yeah, I really want to see what this is, too. I'm dying of curiosity.
Gosh, I mean, Asa, he is just
powerful kicks.
Just crushing.
It's like you get him pointed up, and then...
He's like,
It's a nuku. It's a nuku. Guys, it's a snapper. Get the gaff. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, it's a good one.
Okay. gonna lose him here. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's that good. Okay. I don't want to grab your line and get. Oh.
Let me just let him tire out a minute. I'm tired.
Whoa! Look at that.
Nice.
Look at, before his line cuts your teeth. Get him. Yes! Pops! Wow! That is what I'm talking about. Double snappers. At least I think mine's a snapper.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh my.
That is sweet. I thought it might be one the moment it bit. Guys, I didn't have time to get my line down there when my dad got his.
Man,
We must have been.
Swallowed it.
Oh, look at that. That would have.
Oh yeah.
What a great looking fish.
Woo!
Oh man, guys, these fish are so good raw too. We might be making some poke or something like that.
Will be.
I could put them on
Are
mine.
you gonna put them on yours?
Yes, sir. Fish bag is full.
Yes. So I thought, I'm gonna try just a little lighter one.
Got him?
Yep.
Yes. All right. Cool.
Ooh,
Oh, pink-tailed triggerfish.
well, these are pretty.
Uh-huh.
These are really cool. Look at his little side fins.
These are characters right here.
Let's get him unhooked here.
Look at that little pink tail. That's beautiful.
He's got some vicious little teeth on him too.
They do. They're good. They're savages that way. Look at those pretty fins. What a great little fish. Cool.
Whoops,
Nice
there
catch,
we go.
Pops. Oh,
There we go.
hey, little fella. Oh, there we go. This really was the last cast of the day, you know. I'll give this to you so I can focus on paddling. Well, my friends, assuming we don't get turned by a wave on our way in, it was a really good time out here, and we're gonna have to go back to the place and figure out how we're gonna cook these up. All right, out here on the lanai, it is a beautiful, beautiful evening. Got all my kayak stuff drying out here. I'm on the back side of the building. I'm not on the ocean front side. And I actually like that because I can do things like clean my fish and not disturb anybody, have a little bit of street noise, but I don't disturb anybody. I don't want to clean inside the condo, and I don't want to clean down on the lawn where all the grills and stuff are, because all the tourists, you know, trying to eat their steak dinners, and then some dude tromps down there and is like, I'm going to take over one of these picnic tables and clean my fish on it. A little noisier on this side, but I like it because then I can be out of the public eye and do all my fishing stuff out here. So, all right. Oh, good looking snapper. Probably about a 3.5 pounder. That might be 4. You know, as I sit here and speculate, it might turn into about 5 or 6 pounds. And you know, by the time I start talking about it with friends, it'll be about 7 or 8 pounds. So since I'm gonna make sushi out of this thing, and true sushi for the first time, I'm gonna first cut like the choicest pieces off. I don't want to cut in the gut sack. Get those juices running on the meat that I'm gonna use for sushi. So I'm gonna kind of start right in the middle here. All right, look at that, there we go. Now we're cooking. See, no spillage or anything at the moment. Hawaiians eat a lot of different fish raw from the reef. My friend Mike was telling me, who lives here, but this is one of the most sought after fish raw. Yeah, take that stuff off. You know, I was sitting here thinking like we probably should have bled it out, but I remember the reason why we didn't is we don't want any sharks like come snooping around while we're out there on the kayak. We got fish. Yeah, release a bunch of fish blood in the water. Ah, there we go. Hawaii tiger sharks are pretty famous. All right, look at those lovely little fillets there. Now, I texted my friend Mike, and he said this is a black-tailed snapper. So thank you to Mike for helping me out. If you guys want to check out his channel, linked in the description. He lives on Hawaii. He has some cool Hawaii videos, some catch and cooks and stuff. And I'm going to do the same thing with this guy, only since it's smaller. Oh, he did tell me that for a black-tailed snapper, this is a really nice size one. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Just the most excellent parts. And I'll come back later and get the rest off. All right, my friends. Beautiful morning out here. Nothing like sushi for breakfast. So I have everything set out here. It's a beautiful day, by the way. Lovely calm morning. I really like this big table too. This like serious stone table and chairs here. Love it. And I've got everything set out here. So first, got the fish on a little ice. Have a knife, a cutting board for the fish, and then a cutting board for actually making the sushi. This is roasted seaweed right here. I'm not sure if this side is rough. I'm not sure if I have to use smooth side or rough side. I got quite a few sheets in here. It's all pre-made, pre-roasted. It had sushi on the outside there, so I figured this was the right stuff. And then we got rice seasoning. I'm gonna put some dragon's dust on it for some heat. And we got soy sauce, wasabi. Hey Pops, how are you doing?
It looks like I've arrived just in time.
Yes, just in time, about to start preparing it. We've got sticky rice and some cucumber. I used the saran wrap there so that the fresh water would not get on the fish. This is my first time making true sushi, so I might make a mistake here. I thought I was making sushi before. I have some old videos. I kind of thought in the past that every time you just like made any one of those raw dishes, it was sushi, but I actually made sashimi, and I was soundly chastised by those of the Asian persuasion when I posted that video and started calling it sushi. So this is the first time making true sushi that's rolled up in the rice and seaweed. There we go. Like a lot of little strips like that of that. Right here are the other one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to taste much difference between the snapper. We'll see though. All right, the first step is to lay out. Oh, that stuff sticks to your hands when your hands are wet. So you got this roasted seaweed, and you're supposed to take sticky rice and cover the whole thing. How did I learn to do this? Just YouTube. There are so many great videos on there about everything. Cooking, you want to learn to, I've learned how to smoke ribs and pork butt and everything, all from YouTube. Now I'm starting my journey of learning Asian cooking. Rice seasoning, my friend Mike turned me onto this stuff, and it tastes amazing. Just this little wasabi flavored, whatever that word is there. I'm not even going to attempt it. Not sure if this is Japanese or Hawaiian, to be honest, because there's such a huge Japanese influence in Hawaii. I'm not sure. Look at that. The fish is perfectly cut for laying in there. Let's see. I think we'll just go one for now, and I'll see how it's going to turn out. I'm going to put a couple pieces of cucumber in there. I have here Papa's pepper dragon dust. I thought dragon dust would be appropriate for sushi. My friend Aaron showed me this stuff, and it's very, very powerful. So I'm just going to put, ooh, maybe that was actually a little too much. It has ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper and all that in it, like a ton of peppers in there. Give it some spice. And now the roll. The roll can be difficult, but a guy on the video said make the first one about there and tuck it in. Roll it nice and tight. Bam! Look at that. The first sushi roll on my channel there, folks. Now the cutting. Wonder if you could just eat this like a burrito. You probably could, but for this first one, I'm gonna do it all official like here and cut it. Look at that. That is cool. Look at that, my friends. Now, upon first glance, I actually think I should probably put a little bit more fish in it next time, but that is acceptable. That's borderline. For me, I like lots of fish in my sushi roll. Yes. Look at this, Pops. I just added a new skill.
Look at you.
This is...
Wow.
Oh, the end pieces are always a little rough. In my opinion, I would add a little bit more fish, but I mean, that is sweet. This rice, by the way, is just that instant rice. Just buy it and put it in the microwave. Here we go, the blacktail snapper. Yeah, this one we're gonna taste more of the fish. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, this is gonna be a thick. Roll it nice, and I cannot believe it. You could just like eat this like a burrito. You know, I'm gonna put a piece of cucumber to separate the two types. We'll have the blacktail snapper here. Look at that, my friends. Wow. Put this little plastic cup, soy sauce in it, and then just a little wasabi, just a drop. Don't want to get too crazy with the wasabi there.
Wow.
So on this side is the black tail snapper, and on that side's the uku.
Wow.
Sushi for breakfast.
I've never had sushi for breakfast. This is a first.
Me neither.
This is a first. How cool.
You want to pray for us?
Yeah. Lord God in heaven, thank you so much for the creation we get to enjoy, the food we get to eat now, and for Ace's hands that put it together. I just ask you to bless it to our bodies, and thank you for this time together. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. Okay,
right, so
what we're gonna do after this, guys, too, we're gonna eat this, and we're gonna go out and use the fish head. We're gonna put the fish head on the bottom and see what comes along to eat it. So stick around for that. Should we try the uku first? Because we don't know about the blacktail snapper.
Let's do that.
We'll see which one is better. Cheers.
Bon appetit. I can't believe you can make these.
All right, guys, you talk about impressing a girl on a date. Be like, I'll make you sushi. Most women love sushi. Like, you scroll through any online dating profiles, most of the girls, you know, they'll have those funny questions like, the quickest way to my heart is, and the girls will just put in sushi, or a perfect date, and they'll just say sushi. So, just an idea. All right, now for the black-tailed snapper there. Wow. Kind of double meat on these here.
You know, that's the cool thing. When I was in the cafeteria business, you had to be careful of food costs because you didn't want to have too much money involved in the food you were serving. When you catch your own and make your own, you don't have to worry about that. Cheers again.
Cheers. You can just load them up with meat if you want.
Heck yeah. To be honest, I can't tell that big of a difference.
Yeah, I can't either.
The fish is so mild. You know, it's really a mild, tasty fish. Man.
You know what? Between the spicy dragon's dust, which is a wonderful kick, the wasabi, and all the stuff we got going on, I can't tell much of a difference at all.
No.
They're both phenomenal. Like, both these rolls, I'm super pleased how they turned out with.
Oh, yeah. You can afford to be mad at yourself.
Thank you. Well, guys, now, it's a beautiful, calm day out here. I think we're going to go down to the reef and let's see what comes along and eats the fish head. All right. Got enough equipment here to chug a horse.
Always.
It's stayed nice and calm out there. Let's see how the visibility is. So you can see right away the visibility is pretty good, especially when we got away from shore a little bit. And we found this hat drifting around. You never know what you're going to find drifting around out there. Money, hats, jewelry. This said Allegiance of Resilience, celebrating 60 years on it. So if anybody from the Allegiance of Resilience has lost a hat, we found it. My dad found this octopus as well, a little one. You never know how big they're going to be till they come out of their lairs. He's squirting ink at my dad. Not a keeper. They have to be over 1 pound in Hawaii, but a feisty little fellow. So we let him go. It's just amazing the amount of ink that comes out of those guys. And then I see this octopus. My dad does it. I saw him from the surface, and my dad's looking under this ledge, and I'm like, there's a huge, huge octopus right there. I could see it's sticking out on the side of the rock. And then he changed color and you could really see him. Look how big that dude is. This was a good octopus for this species. They call him day octopus. Nice size one. We were excited about getting this one out. And me ancient, he's pretty good at this. Look at that one. The crazy thing about bigger octopus is when you grab them, they immediately go to attack you. So he goes to latch onto my dad, and they get really intense. Like they wrap around you really hard and like squeeze you right before they're out to bite you with a beak. And my dad could feel him starting to do that. So that's kind of interesting about the bigger ones. The little ones kind of have a little bit more of a fleeing attitude, and the bigger ones like, oh, you grabbed me? All right, I'm gonna try to take a chunk out of you.
Whoa! Whoa!
And again, just the amount of ink that these things give off. And then as I was swimming along with him, look, he snakes out a tentacle and starts feeling around. The bag does lock, but I'll bet if you gave him enough time in there, he would eventually figure out the little lock on it and unlatch. It's not really a lock, it's just a latch. But I'll bet that thing would figure out how that worked if you gave him an hour or two and probably flip it over and get out. Found this random sticker on the bottom. You just never know what you're going to find. Every time you go out, we go to the same reef sometimes over and over again, and every time it's different because animals move around, different, you can see right there, big puffer fish, different items on the bottom that drift around during the night. Got turtles, of course, are very mobile. They love eating this little tiny something that's growing on the rocks there, just some sort of little seaweed. And I was supposed to be putting the fish head on the bottom. I kept getting distracted by all these cool things. Mama turtle with a little baby one cruising around. You don't see that very often where they're kind of cruising together. And then I spy under this ledge a couple of lobster. But these are different lobster. These aren't the traditional spiny lobster that we see. These are I would say they're kind of rare. Yeah, that little thing right there is a lobster. There were two of them. And I grabbed one. These are called slipper lobster. They're just the color of the rocks. They blend in super well, hard to see. In fact, if it weren't for the two little black eyes on the top, they'd be pretty much impossible. They just look like rocks. I wasn't sure how fast this would be. That one slipped out of my hand accidentally, and he didn't really make a run for it. They weren't really fast like the spiny lobster. Kind of easy to catch them, actually. You can keep and eat them, but they have to be a certain size, and I couldn't remember what the size was, so I thought, I'm going to take this thing back, and let's get a measurement on it, and we might be eating a little slipper lobster for the first time. All right, my friends, back on land here. So I was looking at the regulations for this slipper lobster because it's been so long since I've caught one, like 5 years or something like that. And we have to measure the tail width. Has to be 2 3/4 inches wide. He and the octopus, I think the octopus actually eat those, so yeah.
At the tail, it has to be
okay.
From the end of that to where my finger is to there. Now he's about a half inch, 1/4 inch shy.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
So
but look at this crazy little bug here.
That is so cool.
That is.
Pull the tail out for you.
Yeah, just like just little slipper lobster, they're called. No pinchers.
Wow.
Well, we'll set him back out on the reef.
Definitely.
That's cool, though.
Very cool.
So I wasn't too disappointed that it wasn't a keeper. Since I rarely see these, it was cool just to catch one, actually. And maybe one day I'll do a catch and cook of one of these, but for now, I was happy just to observe it. They're so unique. Like, what a cool little creature of creation there. Super happy with that find. So I finally got around to the fish head part, and in this little kind of valley of coral, I thought it'd be a good spot to sit it. And if you hear all those whales in the background, I think the reason why it sounds so loud in this area is because it kind of echoes between the rocks, I'm thinking. But the little wrasse found the fish head right away and started tearing it up, and then this hawkfish found it. That's a kind of the camo one there. And these are like the two most aggressive fish species on the reef, I think, the wrasse and the hawkfish. At least I catch these the most whenever I'm using octopus. And then the fish head actually came loose from the sinker and the wires there, started kind of drifting around. But it stayed in the spot, and this moray eel smelled it out. And this was insane. So I expected the eel to grab it, and I thought it would just kind of tear it to pieces and eat it in bites. But he grabs it in one big bite. And you can see it's a huge fish head for an eel that size. And he starts trying to swallow it. And at first I was like, what's he think he's going to do? Does he really think he's going to, like, swallow that whole fish head? Yeah, right. Like, maybe if he unhinged his jaw. But the eel keeps working on it. And in fact, he worked on it so long, I'm going to have to skip through some of this, because it was like over 5 minutes that the eel kept balling up like this. He kept pushing the fish head against the rocks to try to get it down his throat. And I was like, what is this? This thing's going to kill itself if it keeps going at this. And then it occurred to me about halfway through, wait, are these things like pythons or anacondas that can, like, you know, eat a baby deer or something like that? Eat things that are twice their size? And all of a sudden, bam, the fish head is gone. It swallowed it. Gives a little kind of shudder and just swims off like it was nothing. And here I was thinking that the eel might die if it actually swallows it. It was nuts. It's so cool down there. You never know what you're going to see. That's why you just got to keep getting out there and trying new things. Guys, if you enjoyed this Hawaii series, please check out more episodes on the screen there. I know I'm enjoying making them. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one.